Welcome back to TM Elmore Gymnasium here on the campus of Alabama A&M University as the 10 and 14 Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs square off against the 12 and 11 Southern Lady Jaguars. We're coming out of halftime right now, and the Jaguars are up 34 to 22 on the Lady Bulldogs. So what do you think the A&M Bulldogs should do to try and come back in this game?
Well, I mean, the obvious is just to produce points, but both teams have been playing great defense. I mean, A&M only held the Southern Jaguars to 14 points, but A&M only has 7 within the second quarter, so they got to produce more shots, find more openings. What about you, Josh?
And yeah, that's right, Jalen. It's been some awesome defense played from both teams, but the Bulldogs, they have to take smart shots and put confidence in their shots.
And I mean, just by looking at the score, you would think the Bulldogs have not done that much, but they've been playing great defense. They leading right now within rebounds. It's just the shot selection from this group is pretty much their Achilles heel right now.
And the bad passing too, man. Bad passing.
Exactly, but we know the Lady Bulldogs are a great second half team, and so therefore they should be able to produce better.
Moving the ball around is Tierra Dark. Almost lost her handle, but she will get it back.
That's just great control right there.
Back to Jones from Bonner. Collins trying to set the screen. Jones will take it. Down low to Johnson, who gets the easy finish.
And as I said earlier, if they set more screen, they will open more shot selections.
That is true, and that was a great assist by Nigeria Jones.
Moving the ball around at the top of the key is Sarai Blissett. Sorry about that. Driving back three-point line. And the tough finish doesn't go for Skylar O'Bear. And bringing the ball up the floor is Nigeria Jones once again running that point guard position. Her and Ashlyn Dotson have been the heart and soul of this A&M team so far this season. But Dotson isn't on the floor right now as Jones almost makes the tough finish, rebounded by Blissett. And Southern maintains that 10-point, 34-24 lead.
Wow, and that would have put the Bulldogs to trailing by 8 points now and getting out that double-digit marking.
Here we go. Collins one at the three. No, but she won't take it. She'll give it up to Tierra Dark down low, and A&M making the buckets look easy. Already scoring 4 unanswered points to make it a 34-26 game. Already making that lead a 8-point deficit, slowly but surely coming back into the game.
And yeah, Red, A&M need to stay with the same fast tempo and keep taking great shots.
You know, Samantha Duncan guarding Tierra Dark on that play. I mean, Samantha Duncan didn't even try to contest that shot. She just let Dark go inside the paint and just lay it up.
And at the free throw line is number 33, Sarai Blissett, standing at 6 feet tall, the junior from Atlanta, Georgia. Averaging about 8.7 points per game, but shooting 54% from the free throw line.
That might be crucial within this fourth quarter.
Free throws win game.
It's always those easy buckets that really count in every game.
That's right, but when you're on a free throw line, especially at a key possession game, it may look like the rim is close to you, but it can seem like it's far away, and it's more like a three-point shot than just a simple shot.
So Collins will inbound it to Jones, bringing the ball up the floor. We still don't see Ashlyn Dotson on the court just yet. Margaret Richards might be saving her for the fourth quarter. We're not sure just yet as Tierra Dark dribbles. Collins coming for the screen, but Dark doesn't want it. She will drive back out to Jones. Down low to Johnson, making it look easy, and Alabama A&M slowly but surely coming back into this basketball game. It's 35-28. We'll see if Southern can answer back.
And, you know, I think that's great strategy by Richards to take Ashlyn Dotson out, because you know once you get in the paint, they're going to try to feed her the ball. But when you take her out, now all the shots is going to be seen. It's going to be mid-range or 3 points. But A&M has been coming back with this trailing with points in the paint.
Well, we'll see if A&M can keep this up. Hopefully the strategy will work out for the long run as a missed three by number 24, Jaden Towner, doesn't go. But Southern will get the ball right back. And running the point right now is number 12, Courtney Parson. Back to Parson down low, but it's a foul going against number 24, Tierra Dark, and Southern maintains possession. And Ashlyn Dotson will come back onto the court. She'll come in for Alexandra Johnson. Here we go. And that's number 22, Brianna Green with the missed pull-up. Dotson comes up with the ball, back to Collins. Dark, fast break chance, driving, no pull-up. Back to Collins, over to Jones, pull-up mid-range, doesn't go. And Southern will get the ball right back.
And you got to make that jumper. You got to make it.
Well, Jones felt pretty confident about that jump shot. She just couldn't touch the bottom of the net. But A&M being really aggressive, trying to get those easy shots to fall, and it's been working so far in the second half. So we'll see if they can keep it up. Collins inbounding the ball. Jones bringing the ball up the floor. Nigeria Jones coming out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Dodson was trying to post up, doesn't get it to her, but she will get it out to Collins at the three-point line. Back to Bonner. Harper driving. Doesn't get the tough finish. Dodson almost had the rebound, but she can't come up with it. Southern will get the ball right back after that very aggressive fight for the ball just now.
And Harper almost got that steal. I mean, that just shows the speed and acceleration she can produce for her team.
Here we go. They get it down low to Green. Tried to post up. Bad pass.
Great defense by the A&M Bulldogs.
And that's what we talked about right there, the A&M defense coming into play.
Well, you know, the double team comes up. And that just pretty much nailed it for the turnover for the Jaguars.
Courtney Ellington coming in the game.
Jones with the ball. Back to Bonner. Dotson still posting up. Still don't get it to her. Back over to Harper. Already has a 1-3 in this game so far. Ariana sort of slipped on the floor there, but no call from the ref, and it's a bad pass, but it's tipped against Southern. So A&M will remain with the possession.
What I've been seeing in this game, that the Lady Bulldogs, they are trying to take a charge, but it seems like they're scared to take the fall.
And it's a bad pass from Eggleston to Dotson as Southern regains possession. Do you think A&M's coming into this game a bit frantic, knowing that they're taking on the best team in the SWAC?
No, it's like I said. I mean, you can go by records all you want, but anybody can be beat. As long as you play them hard and close, anybody can be beat. So regardless of the number one team, the last team in the SWAC, it doesn't matter. It's all about how you're going to play against that team. If you come in intimidated and scared, then you're going to lose because you're intimidated and scared. But if you come into this game, especially in your own home, and knowing that how great it would be just to top over the number one team within the SWAC, then you have nothing to be scared about.
Well, if A&M does win here tonight, they'll be tied for 6th place in the SWAC standing. So this is just as crucial to Southern as it is to A&M. And it'll be a foul going against, looks like Alabama A&M.
And plus, I mean, we talked about this. A&M has 10 wins. And I'll finish this comment once we get back from the third quarter break with the Southern Jaguars leading 35-28.
Ariel took down enough pins to help win a conference championship. Her mechanics are just as strong in engineering. Aiden is mastering psychology on the golf course and in the classroom. No hurdles too high for Raven, on the track or in nutrition. Alabama A&M, 4 years of artistic, academic, and athletic discovery. We deliver the full university experience. Alabama A&M University. Start here. Go anywhere.
Darrow brings new energy to the power plant. Julian's accounting is by the numbers. They're student interns from the College of Business and Public Affairs at Alabama A&M University, where marketing class connects with the community and companies come to recruit. So while Kyle strengthens his managerial skills, he's earning a business degree and experience at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
And welcome back to TM Elmore Gymnasium. So, Jalen, we were talking about this over the break. Is A&M sort of frantic knowing that they're taking on the best team in the SWAC?
Well, no, I mean, it's been a pretty much opposite season for the Lady Bulldogs compared to last season. They only won 2 games last season. They've won 10, so they're not scared. They pretty much love the challenge. They live up to the challenge. And just teams that beat them last year, they have beaten them this year, the Bulldogs have. And you know what's funny? Ever since the start of the third quarter, the Lady Bulldogs have scored 8 points to the Jaguars' 1 point.
Well, just right now, Deshauna Harper was sort of broken down on that last possession, and she committed the foul. So going to the free throw line is number 12, Courtney Parson. Hit her with the right-left crossover and got the foul in the process. And she'll go to the free throw line for this and one opportunity to make it a 38-30 game.
And that's right, Reg. Number 12 with a killer crossover to make the layup.
So we'll see if A&M can maintain their composure. Cobb setting the screen for Jones. Back to Harper. Almost lost her handle on that pass. Dotson with the screen. Harper with the 3. Knockdown for Deshauna Harper. And it's a 38-33 game. And like you said earlier, Jalen, Deshauna Harper being a big-time X factor here in this game so far.
And like Bullard was saying earlier that I believe was not going to work, but apparently it has. That just shows the greatness mind of Josh. You know, you set the screens for that 3, you shoot it, and it will go in. That's what we just saw from Harper.
I think he can read Margaret Richards' mind. I don't know.
I told you I can predict the future, man. I told you.
Okay, and like I said again, what's going to be the numbers for later on tonight?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Off the air. That's off the air. But, you know, back to the topic of the Bulldogs, are they scared? Are they nervous? You know, just eagerness. And basically, when you're the number 1 team and you look at some of the schedules that you're going to play against, the teams you're going to play against, you're like, well, this is going to be a cakewalk. I don't have to try that much. And then all of a sudden, you find yourself trying as hard as you can to not let this team beat you. And I think that's what the Southern Jaguars are facing right now.
I think technically teams, they don't be nervous. It just in their mind, like, they got to get a big win. They have to get a big win.
Of course, you know, if the Bulldogs get a big win on the Southern Jags team, then that might slow down the momentum for the number 1 team within the SWAC.
Well, Aubriana Bonner with the miss. A&M, however, still not out of this game just yet. We all believe A&M not out of this game, playing really good basketball. As Southern, however, makes a big-time 3. That was number 23, Samantha Duncan, with another 3-pointer here tonight. And it's a 44-33 game with just under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. And it's a timeout called by Alabama A&M, and Margaret Richards will be back to you in just a little bit.
Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. But the real reward is changing a life. At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Companies hunger for our food scientists. Here, a new generation manages our cities of tomorrow. The discovery of hardier plants, healthier animals, is growing at our research station, Alabama A&M University, where new designs and ideas are put to the test. Be a researcher in our labs or a forestry fire dog in our fields. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Okay, and we're back with 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in this third quarter with the Lady Jaguars leading over the Bulldogs 44-33.
Here we go. Let's see if A&M can mount a comeback like they were at the beginning of the second half. As Jones dribbling the ball around, running point. Johnson was posting up, doesn't get it to her. Collins, stop and pop three. Doesn't go again, but Alexandra Johnson with the cleanup. And the bench is going crazy for that beautiful putback by Alexandra Johnson to make it a 44-35 game. But another pull-up three from number 23, Samantha Duncan, this time does not go.
You know, with Alexandra Johnson, we have seen this from her all game. Once she gets that rebound, she's making sure nobody gets it. And then with the putback, makes it even better.
Do you think A&M's biggest Achilles heel right now is the fact that Collins has not made a single shot all night long?
Well, that's a good question. I wouldn't say so because, I mean, you have many weapons within this A&M team. So just because one person is off, it doesn't mean that the whole team is going to be off. Now, it would be helpful if she made some threes, but I wouldn't say that's their Achilles heel right now. Just they need to find that opportunity shots. And right now, with the fake outs and going inside that paint, has been helping them really well in this third quarter.
Well, Natalie Collins' three-point percentage has dipped so far in the last couple of games. She was around 40% on the season, but in the last few games, her three-point percentage has dipped to 33%, and so far right now has not made a single shot at all tonight. So that's a lot of three-point opportunities that should be in A&M's pocket that aren't there yet.
And you're right, Reg. I think Natalie, she had to stop rushing her shots and take her time and shoot her shots. She's more of a set shooter than, trying to rush her shot.
So inbounding is Southern, up by 9 points with 2:21 to play in the third quarter, 44-35. Jaguar lead here at Elmore Gymnasium on the campus of Alabama A&M University. Down low to Green, who gets it back out to Charles, wanting to drive, but almost got blocked at the rim by Nigeria Jones. Jones running point, back over Lauren McKee for the corner three, doesn't go, and it's a foul going against Natalie Collins. And Southern will get it right back. I think Margaret Richards might want to sit down Collins. She's been really cold so far in this game. Hasn't made a single shot, just committed the foul on that last possession. So we'll see what Richards will do to try and bring her Bulldogs back into this game.
And that's right, Red. If Collins can't find her shot, she's going to have to get subbed, or she should bring in Deshaun Harper.
Well, she has made a couple threes here tonight. That might be the way to go at this point. If your best shooter can't make the shot, you got to go to the next best option, the person who has been hot. And Deshaun Harper has knocked down a couple threes here tonight.
What's so weird to me, though, I didn't see a foul on Collins. The ball was coming out. She was trying to get the rebound. She didn't put her hands up, so it couldn't have been over the back foul. No. And I think that's what they're discussing right now over at the booth.
Well, it was kind of like a push in the back.
I didn't see a foul either. I'm sort of surprised myself.
If that was a push in the back, then there should be a lot of fouls within this game already.
That's a typical rebounding situation, honestly. And now they're going to review it, and they're going to come out and stick with the foul against Natalie Collins, it looks like. So number 22, Brianna Green, will remain at the free throw line for 2 shots.
At the line for Jaguars, number 22, Brianna Green.
Brianna Green this season shooting 76% from the free throw line, averaging 17 points a game. But Brianna Green has also been struggling tonight, shooting less than 50% from the field so far, not really making her shot. She was getting a tad hot at the end of the first half, but I don't know if that can make up for the cold start she had early on. Second free throw attempt by Green to try and make this a double-digit game once again. This time it will fall for her, and it's a 45-35 Lady Jaguar lead.
But what you know, it's a double-digit lead right now. I mean, we've seen the Bulldogs try to come back. There we go again, Nigerian Johnson layup. Try to come back every time it is a double-digit lead. And for this team to be the #1 team in the SWAC and have a great record within the SWAC, the Bulldogs are playing them very contested and great.
as Southern makes the bucket to make it a 47-37 game. I think both teams really are just trying to figure out, what can they do with their rosters going into tournament season. We're closing in on March. February is almost over. It's time for conference tournaments to begin. And I think both coaches know what they have in their players, but will the players know what they have within themselves to try and make a deep run at a conference championship? Back down to Green, and it's a foul. And it's a foul against Aubriana Bonner. And Brianna Green once again will go back to the free throw line. She went 1 for 2 on her last free throw possession. So we'll see if she'll go 2 for 2 this time around. As the first free throw goes off the right iron. And Tierra Dark will sub into the game for Aubriana Bonner. Once again, we're live here at TM Elmore Gymnasium on the campus of Alabama A&M University in Normal, Alabama. Both free throws do not go for Green, and A&M will get the jump ball possession going their way as Natalie Collins will inbound for the Lady Bulldogs. So Josh and Jalen, we're coming in on tournament season. Josh has the Lady Bulldogs going to the SWAC championship, but Jalen, who's your prediction to go to the SWAC championship out of these 10 teams?
Well, I don't feel comfortable into making a predicament like Josh did over here, but I will say anybody has a chance, really. I mean, just because you're the number one team, we've seen number one teams get beat within the postseason. We've seen lower seeds like number 6, number 7, number 8 come in and pretty much win the whole thing. So, only the postseason is going to tell who's going to really win the SWAC.
Well, just a couple years ago, we saw the 8-seeded, Kentucky Wildcats took on the 7-seed UConn Huskies for the national championship. That was the highest combined seed ranking in the history of the NCAA championship. So, like you say, anything is possible.
Exactly. It's like I said, in the regular season, you may be the number one team, but that doesn't mean nothing in the postseason. Nobody's scared of you just because you was the number one team in the postseason. In the regular season. It's all about what you put into that postseason.
And the Lady Bulldogs will get the ball right back. So, Josh, are you still holding true to that Lady Bulldogs SWAC championship prediction?
Well, yeah, Reg. Cause not only just because I go, to Alabama A&M, I just love the tempo of their defense. They have an awesome defense, but they just have to get their offense together to be a complete team.
Listen, teams change in the postseason.
As Ashla Dotson with the beautiful post-up, so we'll see if Richards will get the ball to her more, but I'm right there with you. I like this team's defense, but offensively, we're not there yet, and that will close out the third quarter of play with that missed three. The Lady Jaguars are up 47-39. We'll be right back to you in just one moment.
Ariel took down enough pins to help win a conference championship. Her mechanics are just as strong in engineering. Aiden is mastering psychology on the golf course and in the classroom. No hurdles too high for Raven, on the track or in nutrition. Alabama A&M, 4 years of artistic, academic, and athletic discovery. We deliver the full university experience. Alabama A&M University. Start here. Go anywhere.
Darrow brings new energy to the power plant. Julian's accounting is by the numbers. They're student interns from the College of Business and Public Affairs at Alabama A&M University, where marketing class connects with the community and companies come to recruit. So while Kyle strengthens his managerial skills, he's earning a business degree and experience at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to TM Elmore Gymnasium on the campus of Alabama A&M University. The Southern Lady Jaguars are up 47-39 over the Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs as Nigeria Jones brings the ball up the floor to kick off the fourth and final quarter of play. Dotson setting up the screen, tries to go low post. Back to Jones. Dotson really trying to post up, can't get comfortable. Back to Dart, to McKee, Collins at the corner. Southern playing really good defense right now. Collins has to put it up, and it's off the side of the backboard. Dotson could not save it, and Southern will get the ball right back. Playing really stingy defense on that last possession. And we'll be back with you in a few weeks, in 2 weeks' time, on March the 1st at 5:30 p.m. when the Lady Bulldogs are back at home taking on the Grambling Lady Tigers. And once again on that following Monday, March the 3rd at 4 p.m. when the final home game of the season and the last game of the season, the A&M Lady Bulldogs will take on the Jackson State Tigerettes. And it's a bad pass, but Southern recovers as Alexander Johnson will get the rebound after that missed shot. Lauren McKee, fast break chance, stops, doesn't go for the layup. Dotson gets blocked, but she will get called for the foul and go to the free throw line for a couple of free throws.
Great control of the ball from Dotson. She did not let go. I mean, she took the hits, and now she's on the free throw line.
Ashlyn Dotson at the free throw line, it looks like for the first time here tonight. First free throw attempt is good, and it's now a 47-40 game. A&M slowly but surely closing in on the lead.
Of course, I mean, and then we saw in this past third quarter, I mean, they had A&M scored 17 points while Southern had 13. So the defense for A&M is working. It's just producing more shots. Right now, if A&M would have scored double digits in the second quarter, we probably would have been at a tie by now.
Well, right, Ashley Dotson made both of her free throws to make it a 47-41 game. A&M playing their way, playing controlled, not being forced out of what they like to do. And once again, that stingy defense coming into play. And it will be a traveling call, it looks like, against Southern. And A&M will get the ball right back. And there we go. It's that defense kicking in for the Lady Bulldogs.
And yeah, Reg, if A&M keep the same defensive pace and take smart shots, they will win this game tonight.
You know, everything Josh has been saying today has pretty much came into fruition.
Yeah.
I mean, when the Lady Jaguars had a double-digit lead over the Bulldogs, I mean, Josh said they've set the screens, make the plays, they can come back. They have been coming back slowly but surely. And so right now, I mean, anything Josh says looks like it's coming into fruition.
I'm holding that swag prediction against them. I'm holding it against them.
Well, I'm not going to fall for the trap that you two are trying to place me in.
No.
Regardless, we're going to see when the postseason on who wins that.
Nobody's trying to set a trap. I'm just saying, I asked, Josh answered, he said the Bulldogs. I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't have a prediction yet. We still have a few more games to go, but he feels confident for his school.
Well, hopefully these ladies.
Oh, hopefully.
The Lady Bulldogs will pull it off.
Hey, I'm going to go right with the Swami Josh Bullet over here.
See, I'll give y'all my prediction at the end of the season. I'm going to wait for my prediction.
That's right, as you should, partner. Take your time. We still in the regular season.
Yeah, I would love to figure out who your team would be.
As Ashley Dotson misses the turnaround, but Tara Dark with a beautiful offensive rebound. Southern once again playing good defense, however, but it's an 8-point Southern lead, 49-41. Jones look for the three, but will drive, misses it. Johnson almost got the putback, still gets it, and misses the putback again. Dotson with the rebound, and the putback still doesn't go for the Lady Bulldogs, and it's still a 49-41 game. A timeout is on the floor, and we'll be right back to you in just one moment.
Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. but the real reward is changing a life. At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere. Parker is 29 and learning to communicate again. The students teaching him earn a degree with 100% job placement. But the real reward is changing a life. At Alabama A&M, it's a university where agencies actually go to recruit compassionate students who help themselves by helping others. Service is sovereignty at Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to TM Elmore Gymnasium. Sorry about that earlier, as the Southern Lady Jaguars lead 49-41 over the A&M Lady Bulldogs. Rebounded by Tierra Dark. Back to Lauren McKee.
And right now we are at crunch time. Every mistake counts, every shot counts.
And it's a big-time shot for A&M, a big-time three to make it a 49-44 game. The Lady Bulldogs are playing with fire and desire.
Fire and desire. Sound like a Rick James song I heard one time. Nevertheless, though, I mean, great hustle by Lauren McKee. I mean, she was the SWAC Player of the Week in mid-January last month. And with her come-up three, that's good. And that's giving the crowd momentum for the Lady Bulldogs right now.
Here we go, Jones. Back McKee, over to Jones at the top of the key. Back to Tierra Dark. Johnson in the low post. Dotson coming setting up screens. Dotson sets the screen. Jones driving, no foul, misses the layup. And no call by the referee as Southern would get the ball right back.
Nigeria Jones, she's been doing a great job attacking the basket though, guys.
Oh, she has. I mean, she's pretty much that hustling player. And right now, we on timeout, so we'll be right back with the Lady Jaguars with the lead 51-44 in Elmore Gymnasium.
Companies hunger for our food scientists. Here, a new generation manages our cities of tomorrow. The discovery of hardier plants, healthier animals, is growing at our research station, Alabama A&M University, where new designs and ideas are put to the test. Be a researcher in our labs or a forestry fire dog in our fields. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
And welcome back in the fourth quarter at the Elmore Gymnasium with the Lady Jaguars having a 7-point lead over the Lady Bulldogs, 51-44 within this fourth quarter.
And the A&M Lady Bulldogs are really making a hard charge at a comeback right now.
Now, we talked about Nigeria Jones. Now, what were you talking about before the break, Bullet?
Well, she's doing a great job attacking the basket, but she has to finish. She has to finish.
That is true, and that's key for these Lady Bulldogs right now. I mean, it's crunch time. Money is on the line.
And it's a three from Lauren McKee. No good. Bonner almost had the rebound, but instead, that's Brianna Green coming up with the rebound over her. And Southern maintains a 51-44 lead with just over 5 minutes to play in this crucial SWAC game.
But, you know, the Lady Bulldogs have been playing this Lady Jaguar team tough. I mean, tougher than when they played last month in Louisiana against this team.
Boy, yeah, you're right about that. When you're playing at home and you're taking on the best team in your conference, you always want to play with a little bit more edge and aggression. Back, McKee, corner, three, but no good. Johnson with another rebound on the offensive board.
And that's what Johnson has been doing today. She's been that rebounding enforcer. You cannot get anything off of her.
Can A&M claw their way to tie this game up.
Well, they have plenty of time, Reese, with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left. Anything is possible with this 7-point trail.
Anything's possible. The shot clock is winding down, and it's a bad pass from Dotson to Jones, as Southern again forcing another turnover, and Dania Charles bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Jaguars with 4.5 minutes to play in this game.
You know what I think, guys? I think she should put Deshaun Harper back in and just let her fire away from the three-point line.
Well, Margaret Richards is going with her three-point sniper for the season. Natalie Collins, she's sitting there patiently waiting to come into this game, but no sign of Deshauna Harper, like you say. So we'll see what Richards will do in the closing moments of this game.
Delay game one against the Jaguars. It's a ball game for the Bulldogs, number 2, Natalie Collins, and for Southern, number 12, Courtney Parson.
Natalie Collins checks in.
You know, you talked about Deshaun Harper and how they need to place her back inside the game, but maybe Coach Richards is just waiting for those final 2 minutes to get her pretty much fast-paced member to try to make more plays for this team. But you got to be comfortable with this team she got right now within this fourth quarter.
And it's a charging call going against Nigeria Jones on that last possession.
That's got to hurt for the Bulldogs.
4 minutes, 3 seconds to play in the game. Lady Jags up 53-44 over the A&M Lady Bulldogs. Courtney Parson dribbling the ball right now, running the point. Back over to Aubert. Back to Green.
I think right now the Lady Jaguars are just trying to slow down. They're trying to just waste as much clock time as they can so they can leave here with a win.
Exactly. Almost a bad pass from Green to Parson, but Parson gets the basket to go regardless, and it's an 11-point Lady Jag lead.
But right now, you just got to go for any shot you can at this moment.
Dotson with the screen. Back over to Collins. Collins wants to pull up, but gives it up to Dotson, who pulls up anyway. Why not do it? But it's missed regardless, and it's a 55-44 game in the closing minutes of this SWAC matchup.
Game's not over yet, guys. The Bulldogs still have a chance to win this.
They still do have a chance, but once they get the ball back, they have to go for those threes. They have to hurry up and shoot in order to close this gap right now.
Never say never until it's 0-0 on the clock. But that last tough layup goes in for Southern, made by number 2, Lyric Scott, over Ashlyn Dotson. And a timeout is on the floor by Margaret Richards and her A&M Lady Bulldog squad. We'll be back to you in just a moment.
Ariel took down enough pins to help win a conference championship. Her mechanics are just as strong in engineering. Aiden is mastering psychology on the golf course and in the classroom. No hurdles too high for Raven, on the track or in nutrition. Alabama A&M, 4 years of artistic, academic, and athletic discovery. We deliver the full university experience. Alabama A&M University. Start here. Go anywhere.
And welcome back to TM Elmore Gymnasium. The Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs are down by 13 points, 57-44 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to play in the game. And Deshauna Harper inbounds to Nigeria Jones. Jones crossover. Had to hold herself up from the tough defense by the Lady Jags. Back to Harper, back to Jones for the three. First three for Jones this whole game, but misses. Back over to McKee for the three, misses that one. And the ball will go out of bounds as Deshauna Harper tried to save it, but she did not come just in time. And the Lady Jags will regain possession. So it looks like at this point the Lady Jags will increase their standing with the SWAC lead in the standings. But I would not give up hope on A&M just yet this season. I don't know about y'all.
Oh, no, I mean, the Bulldogs have played very great defense within this game against the Lady Jaguars. And I don't know about us, I mean more about you, who almost doubted them against the Alcorn State game Saturday, Reese.
Look, okay, it isn't over until it's over. I mean, this game isn't over until it's over, but I'm just saying, you know, you got to always go in until it's officially done. It isn't done. So,
And you know, Reg, due to the game's not over, but you know, as of tonight, how they played, I still got the Lady Bulldogs going to the SWAC championship.
I'm holding you to that. I'm holding you to that. I'm holding you all the way to that.
I'm just not a part of this conversation between these two, so. And right now, it just looks like the Lady Jaguar just chewing out that clock, so. I'm probably just going to shoot within that shot clock gets ready to expire.
So what do you guys look for in the men's game?
I mean, it's going to be a high competitive game, of course, within the men's. I mean, that's just how the guys play. I mean, from D'Edric Petty, he's going to have an outstanding game in order to beat the second-ranked team within the SWAC in Southern.
I expect it to be a fun game, like Jalen said. Southern's coming in here, one of the top teams in the SWAC, like the Lady Jags. For the men's game, should be fun, should be entertaining. Donnie Marsh looking to continue this growing season for his squad. And once again, we're right back with you in 2 weeks' time on March the 1st, 2018 at 5:30 p.m. as the Lady Bulldogs will come back home to Elmore Gymnasium to take on the Grambling Lady Tigers. And that following Monday on March the 3rd, the final game of the season for the Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs at home against the Jackson State Tigerettes at 4 p.m. Alexander Johnson with the rebound. Lauren McKee with the ball, bringing it up the floor. And it's a shot. It's made by Tierra Dark to make it a 58-46 game. But that might be too little too late.
Oh, yeah, Coach. I mean, they're going to waste as much time as they want. And right now, you can play all the defense you want, but if they do not lose possession of the ball, then there's pretty much no point.
Well, the Lady Bulldogs, they had a hard fought game. They played awesome defense, but the turnovers, that was the key of this loss tonight.
Of course, I mean, we talked about just how great they have produced within this season. I mean, nobody expected them to win, to get double-digit wins. They was 2-25 last season. This season, they are 10-13. And so, therefore, I mean, the Bulldogs have just been improving time in, time out.
Well, it looks like this will be the end of the game between Southern and Alabama A&M. A&M, after this, will be on the road Saturday, February 24th to take on the Texas Southern Lady Tigers, sitting at second in the SWAC. Another tough game for the Lady Bulldogs. And the Southern Lady Jaguars will be on the road still, taking on the Alcorn State Lady Braves on this coming Saturday.
Well, I think Southern Lady Tigers will probably beat the Alcorn States, just like A&M beat them past Saturday.
And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, the Southern Lady Jaguars 58, the A&M Lady Bulldogs 46. What are your takes from this game?
I mean, Lady Bulldogs played close, but opportunities within that first half, when they should have made more shots, probably would have gave them a closer chance to winning this game.
And right, and great defense, great defense played great by both teams, but the Southern had the best of the Lady Bulldogs tonight.
But no doubt it's still a great game for the Lady Bulldogs. And as I am Jalen Herford, this is Reggie Reese and Josh Buller. We will see you again March the 1st, 5:30 p.m. at versus Grambling here at the Elmore Gymnasium. Thank you for watching Bulldog basketball.